Hi, welcome back to Extra Time. Ding 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 ding. I don't even know why I did that. But for this extra time feature, for those who stayed on to watch this video, I want to share what is the key important factors for your age as an investor. I want to keep it really simple to this 3 age group, what you should be focusing and what you should be doing. So for the 18 to 30 year old, I just want to say is invest in hyper growth stocks. Seriously, don't bother about dividends and don't bother about all this really slow growth stocks like Amex and all this IBM. And so you need to focus on growth stocks that will go hyper growth, meaning you go 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. And you have to invest in companies that have got absolute disruption. Companies that will disrupt the current technologies. Companies that will disrupt the likes of Apple, they will disrupt the likes of Microsoft, they will disrupt future airlines, they will disrupt perhaps the next Tesla. Seek companies that disrupt the next technology and the next big thing. And the next thing is you are allowed to make mistakes, okay? You still can gain back your game, because when you're 55 or 40, that's, the margin of error should be absolute zero, but you're 18, you're 19, you're 25. Go make that mistake, go invest, but who knows, but you have to stay invested. Don't just hit and run and then go spend money on a nice fancy car. No, you have to stay invested. And finally, what stocks would you get? I don't know, I've got a couple here. Go for the disruptor. Lemonade, insurance disruptor. CrowdStrike, cybersecurity. There are going to be more and more hackers around the world. Tesla, no-brainer. We're going to kill all the petrol and diesel cars. Square, we're going to kill all the cash. We're going to kill Visa, Master, Amex. Palantir, I don't even know what they're doing, but they're a great disruptor for data analysts, and I will need to wait for the next 10, 20 years before I know what they will be. Will they be the next mega beast, or they're just going to be a real old boring company? But it's a risk worth taking, isn't it? And then the next thing is crypto. Everybody speaks about cryptocurrency, the big cryptocurrency in 2017. Take that risk. Go buy a couple of cryptos. Make it cheap. Who knows what's going to happen? What's the point of holding that dollars, hundreds of dollars in under the bed? Go buy some cryptos. XRP. I don't know. Go do your research. Go find out. The next one, I want to speak to the 31 to the 45 year olds. Okay, so if you do invest, where would you go? Growth stocks. Don't go hyper growth. You can play hyper growth. I'm still playing lots of hyper growth here, but I always keep in mind one eye on growth stocks. Okay, you still got the likes of the Apples, your Netflix, your Amazon. Growth stocks. When I say growth stocks are the stocks that were hyper growth back in 2010. And now they are growth stocks. And when you hit 31 to 45, you still need to apply some affordable risk. Don't go all safe and just buy really safe bonds, boring bonds, interest rate savings. Still take affordable risk. Take risks that you can afford to lose. Okay, invest in companies that you can lose 60% of the value, and then you should be okay. Don't take the risk where the company might fold. You might invest in a company, it goes up tenfold, and then it goes bankrupt. Like Nikola. And lastly, what stocks would you pick, Alex? I'll pick the likes of Apple. You got Tesla still. Nvidia, semiconductor, still big game plans coming on. You got Alibaba, still expanding, taking over the world. You've got the likes of Ferrari, rich people want to buy Ferrari, you can't afford Ferrari, just invest in a game, make the money off those rich people. Louis Vuitton, LVMH, great French luxurious company with years, decades of reputation. What's wrong investing? They pay you dividends, they're still growing. When I first saw them, they were 100 euros, and now they're 400 euros in the last 6 years. They're still growing. And next, what would you do if you're 45 to 55? So you're 45 to 55 and you're thinking, should I still invest in stocks? Of course you should be investing. I know you got, financial advisors come telling you that you need to buy bonds, you need a bit of federal bonds here. And, if you can control your life, what would you do? Buy and control, dividend conversion stocks. When I say dividend conversion stocks, what do I really mean? When I say dividend conversion stocks, like Microsoft, Costco, dividend conversion stocks means they were growth stocks 10 years ago, and now they're paying you dividends. Okay, stocks that were growing like 5, 6, 7 years or 20 years ago, but now they have slowed down, they're starting to pay dividends. Like who knows, Google might start paying dividends. Google was a great growth stocks back in 2000. Safety risk, make sure you don't go too high risk, understand the risk. Don't go FOMO like every other young guy buying every other SPAC stock. Don't, be a bit more safety. So what would you invest? Okay, I spoke too much there. What would you invest? In the likes of Microsoft, great company, COVID proof. Costco, I'm still there buying 50 dozen eggs every single month. You got like McDonald's. Nobody's going to stop eating McDonald's. They might go healthier, but McDonald's are going healthier. They're converting. They use technology. Nike, you know, it might be an all-hat company, but it's still growing. They're paying dividends, and yet they're using technology to stir up the game. They're changing. They're employing new young CEO, trying to dynamically change the game. You got Procter & Gamble still out there. We still buy our teas, our coffees, and everything. Rankin Kaiser, all these companies that you know that used to be growth stock and now they're slowly paying dividends. So those are the companies you should focus on. You know, you can play a bit of risk, 5-10% your portfolio, play a bit of risk, but not too hard. And at the end of the day, you know, you should be focusing on stability. So this is me on my extra time on what, you know, what age group we should be focusing on. I thought I'd just share this with you on what I see. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I see. Me speaking to young 18-year-olds, me speaking to people who are in their 50s, people in their 40s, or sharing experiences, and thought I'll share this with you today. I hope you enjoyed this a different version of my vlog today. And leave a comment below and tell me what you think, if you like it or don't like it. Maybe if you want to hear more next time. If you think it's bad, just tell me, be upfront. All right, you take care, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.